It's no surprise during the Halloween season, we're bound to receive some horror remakes / reboots and sequels of particular franchises. Just last weekend was a sequel to John Carpenter's Halloween, which apparently dismisses any existing Halloween movie before this one except for the original, which you guys can fact check me on. I haven't seen the movie yet. This is only what I've heard from other people. We're getting sequels to other horror franchises such as Johnny English, reboots of How the Grinch Stole Christmas and Nutcracker and the something or another. And all horror aficionados should celebrate this wonderful year that is 2018. But one in particular, which may be a surprise to some, because this is actually a remake of an older Italian horror film, and that is Dario Argento's Suspiria. And thank goodness for filmmakers such as Dario existing on this planet, because without the man, we wouldn't receive movies like Dario Argento's Dracula, which is seriously the official title of the movie. Suspiria paved way for expansion of the witch horror genre, and to respect its honor and legacy, we do something very special here on this channel, and that's talk about some previous witch movies that inspired it, and some that have been inspired by Suspiria. So grab your broom, your potions, your Harry Potter chocolate frogs and jelly beans, and let's jump right into it. Also, this channel doesn't endorse witchcraft. I will not be responsible for any spells cast on anybody. And here we have the 1993 Disney classic Hocus Pocus, and it says, a curious youngster moves to Salem where he struggles to fit in before awakening a trio of diabolical witches that were executed in the 17th century. And of course, we have the iconic trio of Hocus Pocus with Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy. I think that's how you say her last. But check this one out if you haven't seen it, because it's actually a pretty neat movie, you know, from childhood and stuff like that. And here we have the 2005 film Bewitched, which is actually based off an older TV show based off the same name. We have Nicole Kidman and Will Ferrell being in the lead roles, and it says, thinking he can overshadow an unknown actress in the part, an egocentric actor unknowingly gets a witch cast in his upcoming television remake of a classic sitcom Bewitched. Is it kind of like Meta, where they know they're making Bewitched, but it just so happens that the bewitching happens to be in the same movie, but they're making the TV show that I'm a little bit confused. And here we have the 2012 animated classic Room on the Broom, and here it says, to the annoyance of her cat, a kindly witch allows a dog, a bird, and a frog who have helped her retrieve things she has lost to ride on her broomstick, making it top heavy. The broom is something that I'm really not interested to check the full summary. But if you have interest to check out Room on the Broom, you have actors like Simon Pegg showing up in this classic. And we have movies like The Virgin Witch, 1972 movie. It says Christine gets her big chance at modeling when she applies at Cybele Waite's agency. Together with Christine's sister Betty, they go to a house in the country for the weekend for a photo shoot. I assume so. The poster says she has the power to love, kill, torture, and arouse. I feel like that's more an adult witch movie. And here we have 2016's movie The Love Witch. I actually remember this movie. It says a modern day witch uses spells and magic to get men to fall in love with her. Oh jeez. And you know, I do remember hearing people saying that it's kind of like an old like 1970s aesthetic witch movie, that it pays homages to like older witch movies and shit. The devil inside her. A woman sells her soul to the devil to obtain the man she loves. What the fuck is that? Adult? This is like an extra. No. This channel only talks about family movies, okay? We don't talk about any of that adult-rated witch movies here. No, we don't endorse such films like those. Like, we talk about movies like The Blood on Satan's Claw. And here it says, horror thriller set in the 17th century England about the children of a village slowly converting into a coven of devil worshippers. I can see like entire families watching movies such as Blood on Satan's Claw. So if you ever have a lonely night with a family on Halloween, just put in The Blood on Satan's Claw. And of course, movies like The City of the Dead, which has Christopher Lee in it, your boy, rest in peace. And it says, a young college student arrives in a sleepy Massachusetts town to research witchcraft. During her stay at an eerie inn, she discovers a startling secret about the town and its inhabitants. Oh, surprise, surprise, they're actually a coven of witches, just like Suspiria, I suppose, I guess, I don't know. And here we have the 1973 classic, The Holy Mountain. Actually, you know what? I've heard about this movie a lot. It is, of course, it's Alejandro Jodorowsky's kind of trippy witch movie. And it says, in a corrupt, greed-fueled world, a powerful alchemist leads a Christ-like character and 7 materialistic figures to the Holy Mountain, where they hope to achieve enlightenment. Here we have director Alejandro Jodorowsky as Alejandro Jodorowsky, and writer Alejandro Jodorowsky as Alejandro Jodorowsky. I don't understand why IMDb does this, where it's like the director as themselves and the writer as themselves. It's like, yeah, no shit. It's not like a casting decision where like the actor plays themselves or anything. It's just like the director. And here we have witching and bitching. from 2013. Ooh, that looks like a woman that you will love to come home to every night. And this poor lad looks like he's having a horrible time here in the haunted house that he seems to be trapped in. The synopsis says, a gang of armed robbers finds a safe haven in a secluded village crammed with witches, only to encounter the bizarre, the unexpected, and the occult. Can they save themselves and the rest of the world from the next witch apocalypse? So apparently there's a witch apocalypse going on, but it's called Witching and Bitching. That's a comedy. But I usually like movies that approach like the apocalypse in a comedic way, kind of like the World's End. Oh, no, sorry, not the World's End. This is the End, the Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen movie. Ooh, try and pronounce this guy's last name. I can't. And of course we have the Blair. Oh, I almost said Blair Witch, but it's actually the Blair Bitch Project. Apparently, it's a comedy parody of the Blair Witch Project that uses The Exorcist lead actress Linda Blair as the focal point. Isn't Linda Blair the Exorcist lady, like the main girl? But she happens to be in a movie called The Blair Bitch Project. Interesting. Here we have the 1993 classic, another family film, Double Toil and Trouble. On Halloween night, two precious little girls try to save their parents from the greedy clutches of their nasty old capitalist aunt. Magic abounds as they meet new, albeit strange friends along the way. Here we have Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. They're huge back in the 90s. They're like the female Macaulay Culkins. They're just being like put in movies left and right. Now I think they're running like a fashion company, while their little sister Elizabeth Olsen's like being Scarlet Witch and killing her boyfriend. And here we have the 2006 movie, The Covenant. And it says, 4 young men who belong to a New England supernatural legacy are forced to battle a fifth power long thoughts have died out. Meanwhile, jealousy and suspicion threaten to tear them apart. Jealousy and suspicion. So what's there to be jealous about? Isn't there like, some bigger problems to worry about, since there's like a fifth power that's like coming out from the woodworks to kill everybody and they're too busy being jealous of something? Well, I can tell by the Metascore that's like 19. That's a really low score. Oh, your boy Sebastian Stan's in there. If you don't know who Sebastian Stan is, he is the guy that looks like Mark Hamill. And we have 1942's movie I Married a Witch. And it says, a beautiful 17th century witch returns to life to plague politician Wallace Woolley, descendant of her prosecutor. And so she's coming back to take revenge, and she just so happens to marry this guy that persecuted her back in the day, or like his ancestor or whatever it seems like. And here, ooh, that's a little scary. We have 1960s Black Sunday. This is a vengeful witch and her fiendish servant return from the grave and begin a bloody campaign to possess the body of the witch's beautiful look-alike descendant, with only the girl's brother and a handsome doctor standing in her way. What's going on right here? It's like he's putting on a cloth with spikes on it. And here we have the 1962 film Burn Witch Burn. It says, a woman, maybe a witch, defends her husband from forces attempting to harm him. Do the undead demons of hell still arise to terrorize the world? I don't know. I guess you gotta find out by watching Burn Witch Burn. And here we have an old-ass movie, 1922's Hoxton. It says, fictionalized documentary showing the evolution of witchcraft from its pagan roots to its confusion with hysteria in modern Europe. I've been wanting to get into documentaries more, actually, because I checked out Won't You Be My Neighbor, which kind of is like the same thing as Haxon, according to the IMDb description of the movie. So I think this will be a good movie to kind of expand my knowledge on documentaries now that I have, Won't You Be My Neighbor under my belt. That'll be a good little starting point. And here we have the 2005 film, The Witches of Brestwick. Fuck is this? A man and wife are sucked into a whirlpool, in the wife's case, hot tub of supernatural sex by a trio of randy, well-endowed witches. You know what? I don't want to get age restricted, so I don't want to talk about X-rated, movies and stuff like that. So, no, I said no. They made a sequel? The Witches of Brestwick 2. Oh, there's not even a plot to it. Let's keep it that way, okay? Why are you giving me movies such as this? Here you go. It says Mary and the Witch's Flower 2017. I think this is on Netflix, so you should probably check that out. Based on The Little Broomstick by Mary Stewart, a strange flower grants a girl magic powers. I thought this was a Studio Ghibli movie for a second, but I guess not. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. And of course, we have 2015's The Vivitch, a New England folktale. It says, a family in the 1630s New England is torn apart by the forces of witchcraft, black magic, and Black Phillip. ya boy. Black Phillip, definitely one of the best characters of the 2010 era of movies. Here we have 1998's, come on, The Witchcraft X, Mistress of the Craft. In England, bisexual British vampires free Californian Satanists hide from police custody. LAPD Detective Lutz and Interpol's Bureau 17 try and catch them. Alright, you know what? This is some bullshit. I ain't gonna talk about any witch movies anymore. You guys are giving me some sick shit, such as 8th grade. As an introverted teenage girl tries to survive the last week of her disastrous 8th grade year before leaving to start high school. I'm not even kidding. You look up grade B witch movies and you're gonna find 8th grade on there. I'm not even kidding. Thanks to Google, they think that 8th grade is a witch movie. And that, my fellow film students, that's all we're going to cover for witch movies. Whether you're going to go for a goofy approach or an art house approach, it's our duty as young and upcoming filmmakers to make people such as Dario Argento proud for keeping the Suspiria legacy alive. Keep making movies like Witching and Bitching or The Vivitch or even 8th grade. But I do want to say thanks for watching this video. I know Halloween is coming very soon, and I have like one more video for you guys coming just before Halloween is about to end. You guys should check that one out once it's uploaded onto the channel. If you like this video, be sure to like and comment any witch movies that I've obviously missed, because guaranteed I have missed so many of them. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you really love this video, support me on Patreon to help the channel bring out more videos such as this. Hope you guys go out and watch Luca Guadagnino's Suspiria. That's gonna come out this weekend. Enjoy the movie, and I will see you all a little bit later.